Something you
Okay,
wish to
no.
report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
I think the audio is a bit better now. Alright. Let's just set things up here. Should make things open here. Okay. Close that. Alright. So there's a couple things I want to do. Completely unrelated one to another. Actually, do I have to craft anything? No, just interact with it. Okay, you're the last one, right? No, you're not the last one.
All right, this should do the trick.
Shikanoi as well. Prepping mats for baby saurians.
Ah, sharp eye, traveler. Here, check this out. A new formula I just whipped up. Works like a charm for juvenile saurians suffering from appetite loss. Just one problem. It's too good. If juveniles without appetite issues eat it, let's just say they start binging. Case in point, a few days ago, Kakuku swiped 2 tablets while I wasn't looking, and...
Still got room for seconds, bro!
Yep, I said it works.
Looks like the flavor profile needs a tweak. Otherwise, Natlan's gonna have a juvenile saurian obesity epidemic shortly. Oof.
No way, bro!
Okay, that was quick. And now we should get Inazuma. No, we should end that one. And then we'll be done with those. So, you're not voiced. Well, what do you know? Help can come from unexpected corners. Still, at least the case is closed. Now, as for Madame Kujo-Sara, how should I go over this in the debriefing? Cracked it already? Nothing less than expected of you, Hazel. You flatter me. If it weren't for Miss Dory's assistance, it would have been a real headache. Dory, what she do to help? You know, I just got a potion from her. Potion from Miss Dory? Oh, that will be the older amazing miracle tonic guaranteed to make you taller with 0 effort, right? I've heard of it. Her name's been on the Theory of Commission's watchlist for ages, and we've already tested the potion. It's a harmless herbal mix, and the herbs themselves are healthy, so it technically does boost growth. Yeah, she kind of tricks people, but she doesn't really go against the law, right? I don't think we've ever seen her really going. Wait, do you mean she wasn't lying? You should take a closer look at her tagline. It's an ultra amazing miracle tonic guaranteed to make you taller with 0 effort. Yeah, but it's hard to guarantee because you can only get taller if you are growing. Did she mention anywhere how long it will take to grow taller? It really doesn't. But it wouldn't work on adults. Bingo, drinking it might promote growth over time, but as for how long you have to drink it before you saw results, who can say? If you ask me, chugging milk would be way more effective than drinking that. So that's why she has such a massive banner. And even hires Sayu and even Magician. Exactly, from what I can tell, Miss Dora herself knows that this so-called miracle tonic's little more than a placebo. Which is why she puts so much energy into hyping it up with marketing, redirecting everyone's attention right where she wanted it. Now that I think about it, that's probably why she was so cooperative. Didn't even want to talk about compensation. when you may help, are you talking about the illicit potions case? That's the one. It was thanks to her that I finally cracked the case wide open. Back when I first asked her to help, I thought a merchant of her repute would drive a hard bargain, but she didn't ask for anything. But now, I can only guess that she's already scooped up all the syndicate's remaining legitimate channels and partners. No wonder she was so confident. No wonder she suddenly got into the potion business. Oh well, forget it. I don't even want to try untangling the minds of merchants. Though with a well-connected informant like Miss Story around, future cases should be much easier to solve. Madame Cujo isn't listening, is she? Good thing she left. Was she around? Still, look at the time. I need to get back to the station soon, or she is going to give me an earful. Take care. She wasn't really around, was she? But remember, no crimes, okay? I didn't commit any crime. Okay, I guess now we're done with all the... Yeah, this just got released, so we're not doing that. But I think now we should be done with all of them. Alright, good. Now, something I didn't finish the one on the main server I play, so let's see the other side of the story as Ether, and let's give... I forgot her name. The thing.
Great!
Judith.
She's still here!
Let's give her the key to the hibernation chamber. Judith? Judith, are you okay? Did something happen? What is this? Could this be the cataclysm? Is this where Judith is right now? So she really is...
We're not from the same world, are we?
No, I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
I'm a main clue. Wait.
Huh? What is it?
If this is her future, if this is her fate, give the key to your death. So it will all be my fault. So that's what happened. This Taroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. For me, you knew about this. I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the princess of Caria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Judith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. So she actually did it. We've been separated ever since our awakening in Tiva. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me the news that at the worst possible moment. Faced with an extremely difficult decision, I desperately wanted to see you again, but Caria was in equally desperate need of my help. No, it was in a worse, desperate case. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. And Judith didn't really know where I was, right? So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. And then, when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure in your person. You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, an intersection of your memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Judith succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Caria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful! Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Caria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Caria are complete. I'd always thought that Tivat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added. Existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. Has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyssarder to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, no other reason, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that she can only reconstruct that Nathan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using the Intevad as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on Carnias of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present day Natlan's space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdre to cross paths. That's what I saw in my dreams. She's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of Night agree to this? After that, the new Carnia was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. Now, what I now hold in my hands is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Carnia ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Carnia can rise again. One day, I'll find a suitable host location for it. Oh, Margivari is probably a good place, right? It's supposed to be empty. Why? Why is reviving Carnia so important to you? I mean, can't we do that on where it used to be? In the chasm? Actually, what I don't understand is it really just because of guilt? When I first arrived in Carnia 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What, your memories were erased? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Carnia. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me, but even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I need the might of an entire world behind me. I didn't remember that. Oh, was that the heavenly principle spying on us? I don't know why, but the way you're talking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. I mean, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with me? With us, I guess. All along, it has only ever been about us. Goodbye, Peter. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. Okay, now that's done. Oh yeah, I have to talk to Jansen still. Oh yeah, probably getting teleported there already.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you!
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
It's fine, just I need to let you think about anything.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister?
I did, we had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too. I would never have expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You've got a point. Still feel like a mess though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. That's along the way. To the Collective of Plenty.
Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Return to the cave. Ah, hello, are they there? Oh. Back there. Yeah, okay. I think I got it now that she brought the best area here to use as a base along with the memories. So she didn't send a copy to the past. But that still doesn't make what her did here very logical, because she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't have to attack to create a distraction and all. It wasn't doing any harm to Natlan or any person. her whole plot here. Before you know it, you're falling asleep, drawing a myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. This time sends you into deep sleep where sweet dreams await. Alright. Now we're done with that one. And now there's an old quest that I haven't done yet. Oh yeah, there's that too. Let's do the older quest first. I haven't finished the last part of the Gourmet Supremes. Okay, let's see. Down there. No, just get through. There you are. I hope this won't take too long. And that's true, kind of warrants a video of its own. So this is some arrow. What are you sniffing? Didn't you say some arrow has a lot of spices? I don't smell any of them. Spices are sealed in the warehouses. How can you even smell them at the harbor? Yeah, if this is the harbor where people bring in a lot of spices, I would expect to have some smell actually. Wow, that's a huge one. Is that the divine tree that holds the academia? That one? Or shouldn't be putting it back there maybe? Does it bear any fruit? Maybe divine fruit? There's no such fruit. If researchers feel hungry when reading, they could just pick some of these fruits to eat. We have canteens. Everyone, there's no point in staying at the port. Doesn't Miss Parvena have some business at the academia? We should head off now. Can't afford to waste time. Can't afford to waste time. Yeah, you've been here for months. Hey, no, you've been here for maybe more than a year. You come to Sumer too? I'm here for the free meals. Traveler, didn't expect to meet you here. It's been a while. Are you here to look for ingredients for some tasty food? Sort of, but before we start to look for any, we need to run some errands with Parvane. Actually, it's my paper on Omni Spice. I finished it and I am about to report to the academia. But you guys don't have to come with me. I'll catch up with you after this is over. Bunch of people just flooding into the academia. They would thought I was hijacked. Are you feeling embarrassed now? Huh? Why would I feel embarrassed? There's nothing fun in the academia. All you can do is wait for me there. That's alright. I've always wanted to go to the academia, but I've only heard about it from people in the guild. Miss Parvane, Mr. Shudong was just worried that you could run into something sticky. After all, you have been away for too long. No one knows what will happen on your return. Mr. Kame gets me. What are you even talking about? My tutor is too nice to make things difficult for me. I've been in contact with her. She's ready. She's read my drafts. I'll just have to submit the finalized version this time. That'd be great. You could just take us as tourists. Going to the academia for a tour? Seriously? Come if you want. I should be able to get it over with in no time. And after this, I'll take you for tasty food. Don't worry, I won't forget. Yay. Traveler, you should come with us. You offered us so much help, now it's my turn to treat you in Sumeru. Time to the game, free meals. And then let's get going. It should take a while to get to the academy from here. Hmm.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Okay,
I can't promise you'll like what you
my
see.
chair is sliding down. What are you fighting me with now? I'm far. Wow, such huge tree. Watch your step when you walk. Don't fixate on that tree, Miss Julie. I smell it. The aroma of delicacies. Just go and play somewhere, and I'll catch up with you in a minute. No way, we must make sure everyone enjoys these savory meals. No one should be left out. You are unbelievable. Fine, the academia is up there. Let's get going. Is it outside or? Yeah, I'm not sure where exactly that is. Is it inside? Is up above? I'd expect to be inside House of Nina or at the entrance. Have I met her? Ah, Parvati, you are back. I've been waiting for so long. Sorry I'm late, Miss Parza. Something happened on the way and it took me a while. No worries, your paper is well written and your research looks very promising too. Oh, I dropped the lights too. Very promising too. I've heard a lot of good words about it. Thank you. I brought the whole paper with me. Well, that's great, Parvati. I'll take a good look at it later. With your academic ability, I'm sure there won't be any issue. You're too kind, Miss Farza. Did Parvati just blush? You don't see that every day. It is really something to be proud of to be recognized by your mentor. What's going on? What is it? I don't like the mentor of hers. And why is that, Miss Julie? No, it's just a feeling. Maybe I'm too exhausted. Don't tell Parvati. I don't want to upset her. What are you guys talking about? It's nothing. I'm starving. Aren't you eating already? You really have a voracious appetite, don't you? Miss Julie is not a sedentary person. Of course she gets hungry fast. Parvati, you have gotten it over with your business? Almost. I'll just have to wait for the paper to be formally reviewed. But she'll say she'll read it later. It should be completed in the next few days. After this, I can work with on the projects that I like. The Omni Spice has not been refined. I shall perfect it when I have a whole team. I still have things to do before my paper gets approved. You better stay at Summer City. I can afford more time to look for you. No worries, the whole city is enough for a tour. Now they're done here, how about you show us around? And some local specialties, maybe? Finally, huh? I can see the look on your face. Let me see. Let's go to the headquarters of the Quarter 30. There's food there. 30 people. I can't believe that can be all they have. It's just a name, don't worry. Anyway, let's go and take a look. Julie, why are you silent? Something wrong? No, I'm just hungry. I'll be fine with some food. How do you manage to stay in shape with that appetite? This is the place. Stationed here is the Cobra 30, responsible for the defense of Summer City. The name came from its founders. There were exactly 30 of them. The entire core has expanded, but the name remains in memory of the founders. Unlike the Four Winds in Mondstadt, pretty easy to understand. Do we have more than 4 winds in Mondstadt now? It's just like the Liu Qixing in Liu. Why are you all looking at me? We had a commission in Azuma. We should have their names in a similar way. Yeah, the other organization says more like the Knights of Favonius than the Four Winds. It appears so, but it's more than 30 people when we talk about the core 30 in Sumeru. That guard there looks like a martial artist. He looks really worried. Is anyone in trouble? I can't turn. Do you need my help? Why are you getting excited? It's not a commission. It was coming to Smart City for a visit. I'm Yunus, a logistics officer of the Quarter 30 in the Citadel of Rexar. You look worried, run into some trouble. Yes, monsters in the wild have been restless for reasons unknown. We've had to send someone out to drive them away. They move so fast in large numbers, and people we sent to deal with them got whacked every time. I was wondering what meals our cooks should prepare for them. It seems that another bunch of our men should be back now. Now, if you excuse me, have a good time, Summer City. What a man of action. Well, I'm glad he didn't talk to me. I'm afraid of dealing with people from the Eremites. Let me see, we'll head to Adventurers Guild next. Though I don't think it would be any different from the guilds of anywhere else. But Julie may want to see it. Julie? What was it? We're going to visit the Adventurers Guild. Are you coming? Yeah, I always wanted to visit there. Let's roll. The guy is in here. I don't think I've ever spoken to you. Is this the Adventurers Guild? Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Anything you are here for? If you're looking to take commissions, just ask Catherine over there. You seem spirited, Julie. Are you feeling exhausted? Yeah, I'm a little tired. We hardly got any rest after getting off the ship, and I'm exhausted too. We should get something to eat and soon and turn in, Parvati. That sounds good. Shivrim's grill should still be open, so we ought to feast there. Let's roll. I didn't expect Summer City to be so big that it wore me out just window shopping. Finally, local summer delicacies. Can't wait. Yeah, they're foodies. Shouldn't that be their first thought? And we completely ignored the guy that was here. Oh, I thought it was here that we were going. Parvati, you're back. Are those your friends behind you? Yes, they just got Sumeru and I've been showing them around the city. I saw you're open and wanted to get some shawarma wraps. Got enough ingredients for us? Are you kidding me? Of course I do. 6 rolls, 1 for each person, right? Give me a few minutes. No, Paimon can wait. Shivrim starts to cook. Smell, the taste is heavenly. What an amazing flavor, completely different from Inazuma's cooking. How is it, Julie? Delicious, thanks. Why are you so polite all of a sudden? Everything okay? So what's next? We reserved lodging and we'll check in soon. We'll leave Sumeru after Parvati's thesis gets officially passed. Hold on, Parvati's not living with you? After her thesis is accepted, she has to stay in the academia to do research work, so she can't come with us anymore. It's what she wants. She talked to us about it, and we all understand. That might be true, but it will feel like we're missing something. So that's why Julie seemed distracted the whole day. That's probably the cause. Even though everyone tried to avoid subjects, Parvati will likely remain with the academia. Come on, this is not the end of the world. It's not like we'll never see her again. We can even bun a meal off the academia when we come back later. Parvati told us before that she kept in touch with her mentor, so she should get a result for her thesis in 2 or 3 days. Yeah, come back to the academia tomorrow and hang out with us. Since you have no idea when the next time will be after we leave Sumeru. Let's check back with him tomorrow. Which of the following day? 8. Following day 8. Where now? Up there again. Okay, just report there. No, doesn't really help. Okay, when I click in the House of Dina and teleport, it actually sends me to a worse place to get to the House of Dina than when I go to the front. Yeah, much worse. Oh, bunch of people. Shameless, she doesn't deserve the title of a researcher. Plagiarizing and deceiving, that's what she learned at the academia. How can Miss Parvati get scolded by such scum? Huh? Chill, Mr. Kame, this is the academia, the Quarter 30 is right down there. Try anything rash and we'll all get busted. If we were back in Azuma, I let my blade do the talking. Why is everyone so angry? What's going on? Traveler, you couldn't have come at a worse time. What's going on? Where's Parvani? We're seeing her there. She's over there. I'll brief you on what happened. Last night we went back to the inn with Parvani for a little chat. Parvani was suddenly called away by a man from the academia who said something went wrong with her paper and she needed to discuss it with her mentor. She was supposed to go alone, but we were a bit worried, so we went with her. We heard outside that the researcher Farza was talking to Parvani. They started arguing, then Parvani came out, slammed the door, and bumped into us. She explained to us that her paper might have been plagiarized by Farza to make some deals with someone. We talked all night and couldn't come up with any good ideas, so today we came with her to talk to Farza again. Since Mr. Kame got really angry, we're staying here while Julie has gone with Parvani. I could feel the tension in the air. Don't know how things are going over there. I'll never cooperate with you, I told you that. Miss Parvani, I sincerely advise you to reconsider. This kind of win-win business is hard to come by. Win-win? I'm not trying to win. I didn't write this paper to make money. This is not what we agreed on, Miss Farza. I'm not going to lie to you. You can get a research out to the public faster by working with Mr. Nete. Sounds like a liar. Stay away from Parvani, or I won't be so polite. Miss Farza, I presume something is wrong with the security of the academia? Since when could an adventurer come in here and give us cheek? Julie, it's okay. Miss Farza, I'll never trade Omni Spice for even one more. Since I wrote the first word of this paper, I've told you I'll provide the research results to anyone in need for free. Why won't you just listen? See, I knew you would come to this. That's alright, Miss Parvani. You can rest assured I won't make it difficult for you. If you don't want to work with me, we'll find another way. Farza and Nete take their leave. Shouldn't they just report? Somebody? Parvani, are you alright? This is bad. Parvani, how can this be? Those two, they must have been planning this for a while. My mentor, no, Farza's had her eyes on my spice from the start. No wonder she's always so eager to discuss my paper with me. Now she's developed a whole new project based on my paper and made another seasoning to sell. What do? Is there any way we can stop her? Yeah, what can she do if you're going to release the paper for free for anybody to use? It'd just be bad business for her. It's practically impossible for us to stop her from making an advanced Omni Spice. Looks like there's no other choice. We can only go with my dumb idea. You already have an idea? Of course not. Took us a whole night to figure it out. Yes, I'm a chef, but I started out as a restaurant owner in Liyue Harbor, and I know a trick or two about running a business. Parvani briefed me with some details, and I think I know how Farza will make money off Omni Spice. Those two misers will have to keep the spice formula to themselves if they want to make any money. And my stupid way is the exact opposite of their plan, and that's to give the formula away to the public for free first. Yeah. If everyone had the formula for free, few would buy it when Net tries to sell it. But how will give to the people out there? Guess what the Government Supremos do best? We make meals with all the ingredients and spices. Are you saying we're going to spread the formula by making dishes with it? For Parvani's paper, Parvani's research. What's wrong? How does one thing messes with the other. It's okay, it's just one dumb paper, no worries. I had intended to give the Omni Spice formula to everyone for free with my resources at the Academia anyway. Nothing wrong with giving the formula away in the most straightforward way. Parvane, Miss Parvane. Parvane is indeed a true researcher at the Summer Academia. What an answer! Let's do what we planned last night. Nat and I have drummed up Manu to help him sell the formula. We must get ahead of him. Julie, please ask the Adventurers Guild for a list of villages that demand a lot of hard labor, fishing, lumbering, or hunting, as long as it takes toil. Leave it to me. Mr. Kame, please help us collect spices we're gonna need for cooking dishes. I'll take care of that. Miss Parvane has told me where to find our fruit. I know I can rely on you, traveler. Could you help Mr. Kame find our fruit for us? Leave it to me. Say some milk for me. We'll leave it in our hands then. Parvane and I will go back to the inn and figure out the menu. And when you're ready, we'll meet here. Traveler, let me show you the rendezvous. Let's roll. I didn't expect to have such fun in Summer City. This trip is really worth my time. Our fruit is provided American on the map. It grows south somewhere. Guess here. Our fruit should be over there. Let's split up and end this quickly. Sure. I just noticed there are traces of monsters around. We could run into monsters if we keep going. Please be careful. Please rendezvous with me once you have the hard fruit. I'll be counting on you then. I probably have a bunch.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Reconstitute.
Laid bare.
Damn it. I don't have anybody with. Oh, that's how. Should be the hard approach. Let's get back to Mr. Kame. Sorry about any hard approach. Anything on your end? Freshly picked hard fruit, perfect for cooking. Great, this should be enough. I need to gather some other ingredients nearby. Traveler, please go back and check on Miss Julie. Oh, sorry. Physical labor. If I must, I'll say Pimara Village, Caravan Ribat, and Port Ormus. Vimara has farmers, Caravan Rebats and Port Ormos have lots of menial laborers too. But why do you want to know? Got a job to offer? A good friend of mine asked me to look into this. I see. Let me mark the locations on the map for you. They are all quite away from the cities, so try not to get lost. Thank you. How did it go? Thanks to this mister's help, we got the locations. The rendezvous is not far from here, traveler. Let's hurry. Were you always here? Hope the academia not interfere with your situation too much. Yeah, I don't think I have ever spoken to you. I don't think I have ever noticed you. Oh. He's not there. Thank you, Mr. Kame. The ingredients should be enough. Parvati and I have decided on the menu. We will only need to wait for Julie to tell us where to make the meals. We're back. Great. Did you get information? We'd better go to Vimara village in Caravan Rebats. They are marked on the map. Sweet. We've got no time to waste. Let's visit Vimara village first. I'm going by boat. You guys going by boat? No, from here I guess would be faster. Field trip again. Parvati, why are you here? Didn't you go back to academia to submit your paper? And why are there a bunch of people behind you? Oh, what is all this? Well, it's a long story. Parvati tells Nabati what happened. Food for marketing, that's new. But how could Farza do this? It doesn't make sense. There's no news of her project being suspended, and she's getting paid as usual. Why are we doing business with the Fontaine guy? Anyway, this is the situation. Come and help me. Think about the tons of homework you copied from me. I didn't copy you. Don't forget, you referenced my outline. What acquaintances we've got here? Hi there, I'm Nabati. I do research on the human body at Amurta. Though my project hasn't been approved. We went to the academy together long ago, but we didn't really work together since we were studying different subjects. Thank God we didn't. I could have choked on your weird dishes. Don't stare at me like that. Let's get down to business. You want to make dishes that appeal to the local tastes in Vimara village, right? Any thoughts? They don't seem to have any hard labors to do. Vimara is located at a very convenient spot. It's a key area along the waterway to Sumeru. And if you go along the waterway, you get to Port Ormos. And most ships dock at Port Ormos. Hard labors like loading cargo and repair work are mostly done in Port Ormos. Over time, many people went to work there. Now only elders and kids stay at the village. And slackers like me, of course. Do you know what kind of food the folks like here? Light meals, I guess. And fish is a regular dish here. This place is so far away from the city that seasonings are hard to buy. Sometimes the dishes are incredibly bland. The others couldn't tell the difference, but I just couldn't stand it. A peculiar guy from Fontaine did try to sell the spice mentioned, but the residents here simply couldn't afford it. Then it'd be great for you to try the Parvati's Omni Spice. And let's get back to business. Mr. Kame, Julie, please and help me set up the pot. Mr. Nabate, I'm introducing you to the amazing Omni Spice. Any dish with this Omni Spice will have delicious taste. If you don't believe me, you can try the fish with cream sauce made with this Omni Spice. Traveler, please help us find some fresh fish and drop it off to Parvane. I'll have to go through the recipe a few more times. Just check this recipe 5 times, hopefully we can make it right. Three fish. Do I have to fish? 3 fishes, or can I just... go there and give any fish that I have to her? Come on. It's pretty tranquil here. Parvane, are you alright? Honey Spice, what's that supposed to be? I guess the name's pretty self-explanatory. I didn't expect all this to happen tomorrow. This is fun. I must be crazy to actually do this. Traveler to get ingredients, I guess. They aren't fresh. Everything is ready. I've just checked the recipe twice more, 7 times in total. There won't be any problems. Did you really remember that? Are you sure everything will be okay? If there's a problem, I'll find a way out. Alright, show's on. Shudong starts cooking. This is delicious, and it doesn't seem to have any special spices. That's what makes the Omni Spice so special. It brings out the flavor in the food, giving it an amazing taste. More importantly, Omni Spice is not different. It's not difficult to make. How much is this Omni Spice? I'd like to buy some to try. I'll give you the formula. Since you're a researcher, I'm sure you can make one on your own. Wait, you're just giving to me like that? This could sell for a lot more. That Fontaine Peddler put a high price on the spice. And you're not happy about it? Take it, and be sure to share it with others. Don't just use it for your own good, your own food. Okay, Parvane, you are crazy. I think I am too, but it's good to be crazy once in a while. Anyways, the formula is in your hands. Remember to share. Since we had to port almost via the waterway, let's go there next. What were you saying? If you don't really choose. I guess I was something. Somebody being attacked around here, maybe. Not important. I'm back to Port Ormuz again. So many people here, where do we even start? How about I beat someone at duel and then recommend a spice to them? Why would I have to beat someone in first place? Where did Shudong go? Oh, so many ports Steve Doors in UA. Steve Doors. Oh. Yeah, we got whacked every time we finish unloading. Since when did he start chit-chatting with that guy? Or Shudong's talents, I guess? Life's so hard, especially when you have to cook for yourself after getting off work. I feel exhausted just thinking about it. Not for me. I have a special spice that can easily help make delicious meals. Well, that was abrupt. What? Are you here to peddle goods like the Fontaine guy? I don't have time for this. I'd rather you just give me an offer like the Fontaine vendor did. And just to be clear, I don't have much in my pocket to handle some fancy spice. Uh-oh, busted. Wait, our spice is nothing like the Fontaine guy was selling to you. We'll make a dish with the spice for you to try for free. The way you see how good the spice is? It's too good to be true. Chefs are generous. Traveler, please help us find 2 potatoes and drop them off to Parvane. Let me think about making a potato boat for this mister. How come a man sells spice like this? Feel humbled before one with such affinity. Why is your dog chatting with everyone? The Fontaine guy's name must be Net. Yeah, we got that already a while ago. Here he goes again. Traveler, did you get the ingredients? Sure. Potatoes. That should do. Let me heat the pot up. Chudang starts cooking. Finished already? Where's the spicing? Like I said, with this Omni Spice, any dish can become a delicious one. This must cost a pile more. The Fontaine Peller put a high price on his spice too. Here, this is a formula of Omni Spice. It's easy to prepare. You can make some back at home. What do you mean? You don't want my Mora? We want nothing from you. Instead, we kindly ask you to share this formula to the public. Well, you got it for free. It'd be nice to give it to others for free as a free favor, wouldn't it? That makes sense. Thanks. Shudong's got quite a way with words. Paimon didn't see that before. That's one of the skills a chef must master. No, I don't think you actually have to talk to the customers. The waiters do that for you. You just stay in the back. You can't take care of customers of all kinds without a silver tongue, can you? It's so hard to be a chef at Liyue Harbor. Okay, our final stop would be Caravan Rebat. Parvane says she knows Marion, owner of Gilded Journey, and she told her about our spice marketing. Let's hope it goes well this time too. You're finally back. I thought you give up halfway through. I heard it from Parvane. You tried to give the spice away for free in response to the Fontaine guy. What a stupid idea for academia researcher. Sorry, the idea came from me. I'm a chef. Since I know Parvane, I can help promote this Omni Spice. You must have been tired after all the work. Hey chef, the ingredients are all ready in the kitchen. And there's a fire in a pot outside. You can cook something anytime. And take a good rest when you're done. The lady researcher must be tired even if you're not. I dare not refuse it. Traveler, could you please help gather some Padisaras? She just said the ingredients are in the kitchen. It's certainly been a long day for everyone, and I want to prepare a fine meal to treat everybody. Give it to me. How are you holding it up? No worries, it was way more exhausting back when I was making banquets back in Liyue. I'll prepare the rest of the ingredients. When you get the Padisaras, please give it to Parvane. Thank you, Traveler. Well, that was a spot. Normal. Marion, why don't you rest up over here? Mysterious lady. Why? Sorry. Oh, she looks like such a proper lady. I don't know, is she just the owner of whatever we are? It's great Miss Martin is willing to help. Traveler, did you get what stars? Sure. That should be enough. I'll take care of it. You won't be long. Judong starts cooking. Ah, that smells good. What did you make? This is tandoori roast chicken. It sounds weird, but it does have a good taste. When did you learn to cook this? I've never seen you do that before. I clicked through the recipe yesterday. It's in my mind now. You're such an exceptional chef, Mr. Shudong. I might have been able to speed up my research if I know you sooner. That Neta guy seems to be exactly where we're going, and he's always one step ahead of us. Yeah, but he doesn't seem to be selling anything because it's expensive. He didn't seem to be able to sell any spice, but why has he been keeping pace with us? I don't have a good feeling about that Neta guy. You guys are well rested. Take this letter. The net guy from Fontaine asked me to give it to you. He's here. When did he give it to you? The guy's left. He paid me to prepare the ingredients and wait for you to come. He told me to give you the letter after you have rested. Sorry for not telling you this, but he paid a lot. Ravana, what does it say? Bunch of sentimental crap. He says he has business to talk about with us at the academia. Guess that's gonna had enough and is appealing to arms. Couldn't we report to any Matra about the plagiarism? It would actually be better if that was the case. Well, it never says so. We're so going there for a meetup. Traveler, could you come with us for another trip? Sure, I'll teach you my lesson. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it then. Then let's get going. Time to see what this guy wants. Back there. Welcome everyone. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, I didn't really recognize him as Fontainian, and they just knew. What are you up to? Stay away. Easy, Miss Adventurer. I don't wish to fight you, nor do I have the ability to. Your plan has worked. Your free spice is taking over the market. It will be even harder for me to promote a new spice. You've won this one. Please go easy on this poor businessman. You're lying through your teeth. I have never met a man more loathsome than you. It seems like you haven't dealt with many businessmen then. You're not with Farza. She might be working on her new formula, locks herself in her room and won't come out. But to be honest, I don't really care about this. You know, I did tons of work just to skirt around some boring clause, and she wouldn't even get down from her high horse as a researcher. I also had to find resources to promote her spice because she refused to do it herself. I was wrong, she's not the right pick for a business partner. But now I think you're perfect for business. You have plans and are willing to get your hands dirty, plus you have pretty decent skills. Are you here to cause trouble? What are you trying to do? Relax, I just want to ask. Are there any opportunities for me to invest in you? What? Do you know what you're talking about? You're so unpredictable. Liar? Are you serious? Of course I am. What makes you think I'm not? Your spice formula is taking root in the market, enjoying popularity and reputation among consumers. The formula Miss Farza is making will be of higher quality, but it's somewhat difficult to promote. Why would it be higher quality? Aren't those guys supposed to be the best cooks around? And I know you are not willing to cooperate with her. So here's my offer. I'll invest in your spice and organize resources for the business. Part of the profits I made from Miss Farza's formula will be used to promote your formula for free, and the rest of the profits will be all yours. You don't have to pay a single more. You just need to put my trademark on the back of your formula. What do you say? I say no. I told you before, I don't want anything to do with you. And why would you even want to invest on our formula? Miss Farza is a more experienced researcher who has way more resources than me. Experiences, resources, those can be improved in many ways. But you cannot build your word of mouth like that overnight. I think I said too much. Well, I guess that's it for today. I have to go back and see if Miss Farza is starving in her lab. I will stay somewhere for some time. I seriously look forward to working with you one day. So long. That leaves. I'm so sick of him. He could be more tricky than monsters. Farza Net, I guess the whole thing is not as simple as we had hoped for. Looks like we won't be able to live somewhere for now. We must look into this. Just want to do my research. Why did I get into this mess? It is what it is. Our restaurant must be clean before it can be open to customers. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. Traveler, looks like we're going to team up again. Might still need your help in the future. Sure, as long as there's free meals. Did I get any? That's the spirit. But what is this net plotting? I thought this would be the end of the quest line. Traveler, please wait. Here's a letter to you. A letter for me? Yeah, I should have left it for you. You know, the guy from Liu. Where is he now? Why did he leave a letter for me? Beats me. All I know is that he dropped by in a hurry the other day and left this letter. He wanted me to make sure to give it to you. He even offered to pay. Just don't came here in a hurry. Something must have happened to him, huh? Did that bad guy cause trouble again? Why don't you read the letter first? It might tell us what happened. Okay, let's see what he wrote. Shudong's letter. Letter left by Shudong. There seems to be something else clipped in there as well. Oh. Right. That's a bit long. By the time you read this letter, Traveler, I should have already set off to Fontaine. I'm sorry that I couldn't say goodbye to you in person. As compensation, I read in the recipes for the 3 dishes we made down and stuffed them into this letter. Take care of them for me now, and don't lose them. I spent a whole night writing them down. I'm sure you want to ask why I'm in such a rush to go to Fontaine. Well, that's a long story. Do you remember that fellow from Fontaine named Net? I don't know how to say that name. Net. After that day, he's constantly trying to convince me to help advertise for him. Honestly, I could not be bothered with him, but he seems to have no sense of shame at all. Each time I refuse, and each time he comes back with a grander offer than before. Eventually, he told me that he'd be willing to pay me as much as I asked, so long as I help. Parvati feels that we should stay away from this person, for fear that he might make a villain out of me yet. The old man has advised to not even attempt to guess at the thoughts of evil men, and Julie, well, she's been one chasing him away each and every time. Afterwards, we started to. Can they report the guy for harassment or something? Afterward, we started to plan a new route for our journey. I had originally wanted to return to Lille for a bit before following the road to Mondstadt for a little look. I mean, Julia hasn't been home in a good long while, and I've always wanted to try Mondstadt's wine. However, that native fellow showed up again, but this time he wasn't offering me more to help him advertise. Instead, he wanted to sponsor our journey. According to him, he will pay for all our expenses if we agree to go to Fontaine next. He has promised not to interfere with our business there in the least, or any business we may have elsewhere afterwards. He even signed a contract with us. It's a thick one, right? Ravana spent a few hours combing through it, and she ultimately found nothing wrong with it, if you can believe that. Apart from an insistence that we must accept an interview. I'm not sure what this fellow actually plans on doing, but since he's made us this offer, well, I guess that it wouldn't hurt to make a trip to Fontaine. Whatever the case, we'll be heading there with Neta for the time being. Yeah, they're always adding people from new places, so now this will be a Fontaine guy for them. Whatever the case, we had for the time being. With Parvati around, he won't have any time to even think of doing something untoward. And with the old man and Julie on the case, he's very unlikely to try to use force. And as for me, well, I'll spend my time coming up with recipes again. If we have the chance, let's meet again in Fontaine. Right, one more thing. I'm not going to let Nat pay for our trip to Fontaine. Before I figure out what this person wants, I'm not going to take single more of his. No way. I really don't see the problem taking his more if he's offering it.
Something you wish to report?
Okay.
Go on.
The 3 recipes.
You have my undivided
Potato boats.
attention.
Okay. Just one more thing before we go, because this shouldn't really take long, right? Let's finish that up. Yeah, but that's Supreme's quest was quite longer than what I remember the quest being. We probably will have one of those around there. No, it's not the... You're not the one from before. Really money. Hey, valiant passerby, over here. Yeah, it's you. You're so skinny. Have you been eating properly? But all the food got eaten by my guide, Paimon. I'll offer him to treat me to a meal. No matter what your reasons or struggles might be, the first rule is you must eat well. Since you've made it to the Teokan, you've probably already seen the warriors from Collective of Plenty, right? Out of the goodness of my heart, let me give you a piece of advice. Never trust those guys who are obsessed with preaching about muscles. The fact that the Archon blesses us with is a precious gift. I don't think it was the Archon that we can actually talk to at any time that gave you fat or muscles or anything. Giving it up all the delicious food and losing your fat just to chase after some flashy muscles. That's the dumbest thing ever. Even the force boars would pity you. And honestly, if we're talking about what looks good, this whole muscle worship thing only became popular in the last few decades. My grandpa told me that back in his day, people actually preferred a slightly fuller figure. So don't let anyone mislead you into going down the wrong path to lose weight. But if one day you end up like my relatives from the Collective of Plenty and decide to lose weight in the name of strength, here's something else to remember. When it comes to agility, warriors with a slightly chubby build can also be as nimble as fish, but when it comes to strength, those skinny guys are no match for us. If you need proof, just look at the jars on this training ground. In my build, I can easily sprint through without breaking a single jar. I bet even the skinny ones couldn't pull that off with this level of agility, don't you think? Okay, I think I had to break every jar before. Oh, I can see it. You're trying not to laugh, huh? Fine. I know you don't believe me. Come on, give it a try. Run through this training ground as fast as you can, but be sure to not break any of the jars. Let's see how well we do and whether it can be my record. Allow me to give it a try. They're both here. Okay, Ilimani, you seem to have gained some weight again. Congrats! Thanks, Suriki. Good news, by the by. I just knocked another skinny person out of dieting the other day. Oh, nice, that's awesome. Hey, what about you? Been eating well these days? Yeah, I've been eating great. Not eating so great though. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Eat more, get nice and chubby. Oh, by the way, Ilimani, this person's jar smashing record is insane. Just a little short of my best. He even challenged me here. Did pretty well too. Well, not bad. Didn't expect it to be so good. Almost beat the two of us. I thought I did beat. I don't know what your records are, do I? Honestly, if he gains a bit more weight, he might actually beat us. Yeah, totally possible, but honestly, you're still a bit too skinny. You've got room to bulk up. That said, I approve of you. I approve of you too. But seriously, you should eat more at every meal. And no skipping meals, no dieting. Would be so disappointed if you did.
An impressive bounty.
Okay, now I think we're done with that stuff. Let's see the things over here. Don't blame the more. Okay, the space and time thing. Have weight containers. Skills are inefficient when facing an opponent who weighs more than 3 times your own. Alright. Okay. This is still a week to go. No things here. Okay, so let's say the primos. Okay, so I guess I'm off.